Hey guys, what is going on? Shark back here with another video, and this time we are playing FIFA 20. We are playing FUT Champs, and we're doing a little experiment. This is the squad we'll be using, and you're going to see very shortly just what that experiment is, or you've seen it by the title. We're actually going to be playing FUT Champs on end-to-end camera. Now, I'm not sure if anyone's ever used this, but this is a bit of a, I'm going to say hidden gem. I'm going to say secret tip. I'm going to say another sentence that adds up to it being not bad at all. Here it is. You can see it is, as the camera describes, end to end. You're looking up and down the pitch. And I honestly believe that this is one of the best cameras on FIFA. You'll see a lot of professional players playing on kind of a pro dynamic, low angle camera. You know, people really do mix up their cameras, but no one really uses end to end. And I think this is a hidden gem. So I've played 5 FUT Champ games, and you're going to see the results of them here. And then if you guys want me to, I'm going to do a full weekend league of FUT Champs on end-to-end camera, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to be watching the gameplay, talking about what I was thinking at the time, getting frustrated probably post-watching it, because some of the things that happen, you know, FIFA, it gets crazy, like the ridiculous penalty that was there. And yeah, and then you guys can maybe try and for yourself, see if it's a bit of you, and give it a go. So you've seen a few clips already. You know, I'm 2-1 up in this game. This is my first FUT Champs game, and a team I've put together here, which is, you know, it's quite nice. There's a few additions I want to make, a few players I haven't played with yet, but when you're playing end-to-end camera, I believe this goal is a little cut across, bang. And it kind of gets a lucky bounce in because Pogba doesn't get a good hit on it. When you're playing end-to-end camera, you really need to be looking at the mini-map a lot. So if you're not someone who uses that, you see on the left-hand side of the screen, if you're not someone who uses the mini-map often, then you're going to have to get used to it for this to work. Because especially when you're drilling the balls across, which this is definitely the best camera for, you need to be able to make sure that your players are pulling off and you can't always see them because the camera doesn't cover the angle wide enough. As you'll see here, I kind of get to the line, little pull back, Mbappe plays it in, simple as that, 3-2 up. And here, bang, goal. We seem to have missed a goal there, but that's 5-2 Walcott with the left foot. That Walcott card's decent as well. I highly recommend that if you haven't got him. And we win the first game, as you'll see, 5-2. So, a good start. Our first game in FUT Champs on end-to-end. We get the win, we score 5. And I think what you're going to see is that attacking on end-to-end camera is so strong, really strong. You can see the avenues where to play the passes more. You can take your time with it more. It's really good for offense. But if your defense isn't good, and mine isn't the best, as you'll see here, he just bangs in a goal with Ben Yedder. I've got no one even near him or around him. If your defense isn't the best, you are going to concede goals. Now, I'm confident in my FIFA that I'm always going to score more goals than the opposition. But obviously, that's not always going to be the case, especially as you go further along the FUT Champs. You're going to start to go against some really, really good players. This guy obviously took the lead 2-1 up against me. Here with Pogba playing to Sissoko. Sissoko bangs it, and Lacazette gets the rebound that bounces actually back off the keeper. So a bit of a lucky one. He then gets another goal. And this guy is going to actually win this game 3-2. So a tough one that. Again, it's the defensive side. If you're very good at defending and you can jockey, I believe this actually is probably easier to defend, but you have to be a good defender to start off with. And these are only my first 5 games on end-to-end, and you know, my first 2 so far. So jumping in the way we have and getting the results, you know, 1 win, 1 loss so far, but scoring a good amount of goals was nice. As you can see here, kind of the dribbling side of end-to-end, where you can really just play around with the defenders, see where they're moving, and create a bit of space for yourself to get a nice shot away. He gets a nice chip with Aubameyang there. My keeper's not great. I've got Areola. I definitely need to upgrade that, but a nice move here by Mbappe. Lacazette pulls off towards the back post, and that's what you're looking for on this camera. You'll see a lot of goals I've scored here are me kind of drilling it in towards the back post, across the box with the pass, with the R1X pass, or RBA if you're on Xbox. Here you go again, drilled across. And all you're looking for is those players who suddenly pull away, you get a nice bit of space, need some nice attackers, And then here, really nice goal. 1-2, 1-2. Mbappe scores. And then you're going to see, literally a minute later, 1, 2, 1, 2. Exactly the same goal. Just working it around his guy. There's no point. But if anyone ever has a go at you for squaring it in FUT Champs and they don't understand what the game mode is there for, we get a nice win at 5-2. You want to secure the goals. If you can square it and get yourself a guaranteed goal, then you square it. It's as simple as that. And there, in particular, that was some nice ball movement. So we're now 2 wins, 1 loss. We head into our 4th game. This guy's got a free kick, and a free kick this close, I don't know how you defend it, because most people can score them on FUT Champs. So I was kind of teasing a guy to mark the other player, and then I was going to run in and defend the box if he shot the free kick, but it didn't work. But then we get a nice little 1-2 back to Lacazette, who scores a nice left foot volley. And then there, what I'm doing there is I'm really playing on the L2 jockey, or if you're on Xbox, L. Left bumper, what's that? Left, I don't know what the other one that's not left bumper. The back left button. Use the jockey button all the time when you're playing, especially if you've got strong guys. You're just gonna wipe the floor with them. People will kind of bump into you. You'll shove them off. You'll jockey them off. And then we come into the final game against Lynx HD, which is another YouTuber. And this was a tough game. This was really like, I wasn't playing my best FIFA in these 5 games, I'll be honest. My defending in particular was really bad, but even my offense wasn't great. And I'm going to show you the stats here. At half-time, I'd done nothing. No shots on target, 45% possession. But then in the 92nd minute, you'd be fuming. A ball into Lacazette, near post bang. Oh my gosh. I couldn't tell, but I feel like there's a smash controller coming there. And then, here we go, we play the ball into Lewandowski, 105th minute, smashes it over. But then the guy just plays it to me, and of course we square it and Lewandowski scores. I mean, if he didn't rage at the 90th minute equaliser, he's definitely raging at the 105th minute squared winner. And yeah, he just lost it, he lost focus. And we just started playing better, he stopped playing well. And yeah, we just started to whitewash it. So into Mbappe, and then across, and then the elusive, the rare header on FIFA 20. It's never ever seen. It's like the abominable snowman or Bigfoot. You know, you never really see it. Or you never see it. Those things aren't real. And then yeah, you see he's just brought his keeper out. So Lewandowski smashed it in for the hat trick. And we end up winning unfairly 4-1. It doesn't represent the game at all. But hey, we take the win. And that's our 5 games. 4 wins, 1 loss. And our 1 loss was a close one. And that's end-to-end camera. I'm a big fan. I think, yeah, the highlights are definitely the offense, the passing, the playing the balls through. Works really, really well. If you've got good dribbly players and a nice finisher up front like Lacazette or Lewandowski, as you've seen in this one as I brought him on, then it works really, really nicely with a couple of speedy cams behind. I started playing Mbappe and Walcott in the cam position and moving the people around, and that worked really, really well. And then obviously drilling the ball back and crosses and really being able to look at your box on end-to-end camera and see where to play the pass, taking your time with it, works really, really well. So overall, I'm a big fan. I think the weaknesses definitely are the thinness of the camera. You really do have to look at the minimap a lot, especially when you're defending, because you just can't really tell kind of the wingers where the ball's coming in from. So you need to make sure you've got a keen eye on all parts of the pitch, as well as on the minimap to make sure that you can defend as best possible. And then it's just about jockeying, holding your men where you need them. Playing drop back kind of helps, but actually it doesn't massively matter on this. Couple of centre backs who can cut out the lines, and a centre mid or CDM whose instructions are on playing between the defence. You got a nice trifecta there that's going to help the defence out a lot. So yeah, if you guys want to see me do a whole FUT Champs weekend, see what we can get, on end-to-end, then drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll do it for you guys. And we're going to be doing plenty more experiments as well, so anything else you guys want to see, I'm up for trying. Yeah, appreciate your time, and see you on the next one.